Here we are. I'm not afraid to call somebody a retard if they're being retarded. We have always struck with vengeance, always. But I also don't forget that some people, most people in fact, are just lost. We have a unique way that we like to help men develop and become better men. They haven't been taught how to think. They've only been told what to think. And those are two extremely different things. If you can manipulate what is, then and only then can you turn what is into what you want or what you think it should be. So here we are doing some amazing content for all of you men out there. Now, here's the thing. If I look a bit familiar to you, then there's a good reason for that. That will be because you've seen me on other places on the internet, many other places, all over, right? And I won't be linking this content to that or that content to this. But if you found me and you've seen me before, then hey, I'm glad you made it. So real quick, let me tell you what we're going to be doing on this channel and in this video. In fact, we're going to be talking about two things in this video: the direction of the channel, what we're doing, and well, the Tates are back in the States. I know, round of applause, right? So on this particular channel, you could call it perhaps a soft rebrand, but we're not doing anything different than what we've always done, right? We have always struck with vengeance, always. We have a unique way that we like to help men develop and become better men. For instance, I'm not afraid to call somebody a retard if they're being retarded. Absolutely no problem with that. But I also don't forget that some people, most people in fact, are just lost. They haven't been taught how to think. They've only been told what to think. And those are two extremely different things. So when you come here, you do get the red pill, but you have to understand what the red pill is, because that has always existed. It's not something that just popped up when the Matrix movie happened. It's not something that popped up after the Matrix movie and people adopted the term. No, the red pill has always just meant sensibility. It's almost so pure and simple as stating the obvious. Why are things the way that they are? And that things are the way that they are. And how to navigate through life and even the universe by the way that it is. Not the way that you want it to be, but by the way that it is. If you can manipulate what is, then and only then can you turn what is into what you want or what you think it should be. And those are the secrets that I will share with you to some capacity. Not all of the secrets. I won't. Tell you that right here in the first video on the channel. This will likely be the first video on the channel. I'm not going to share all the secrets. If you know me, actually know me, then you'll get a lot more secrets that won't be shared. But I will give you more than any other creator out there has, if you're following and if we grow this channel the way it should be. If we grow this brand, if we grow this thing the way that we should be. So for all the millions of men out there that need help, that need some direction, you're in the right place. And for all the hundreds and thousands of girls out there who want to make themselves better, who actually care about that kind of thing, well, stick around. So what kind of content are we going to be doing here? Well, right now I've been streaming Marvel Rivals. I do only non-woke games, non-woke content. I'm here to wake you up, not woke you up. I wouldn't want to be woke up. Only wake up. Wake me up. You just can't woke me up. But I'm already awake, so I'm not going to woke you up. I'm going to wake you up. Because, like I said, I understand the struggles that men face, right? Believe something and see things happening and not have anyone be there to affirm what you're clearly seeing is horrible. And to have to make decisions and choices and not know for sure if you're making the right ones is also horrible. I know what it's like not to have someone in your corner. And I'm in a wonderful, wonderful position to be in your corner. Sure, we may not be friends going to the bar and having a drink together, right? But when you come here and you learn something that you can go apply in the world that exists out there, then you have gained invaluable information. And if we grow this into an actual community on this channel, then you'll be part of something unlike any other self-improvement space out there. Just because of the way I do things, the balance that we have here, it's unique unlike any other. It really is. And you'll see that the more you come, the more you stick, the more you learn. So the content that we're going to be pumping out here, kind of a little recap, is we're going to be doing debates, reactions, gameplay, dating advice, and even relationship reviews, because these are the most important things that happen in your life on a day-to-day, right? And we'll be touching on other little things here and there, but that's what you can mostly expect. And if you're coming by the live stream, then you're definitely going to see live debates with people who have opposing views, as well as being able to see discussions with people who have similar views, right? And of course, amazing Marvel Rivals gameplay, because let me just tell you, the girls in that game are sending the woke lefties off a cliff right now. They are losing it, okay? We can't, as men right now, we can't stop winning. As gamers, we can't stop winning. We are up, okay? The girls in Marvel Rivals, let me just say that, okay? I would give them a C or maybe like a B rating. And that might not sound very high, but every other Western developer, this isn't a Western developer, but all Western developers are putting out chicks that look like F's and zeros, okay? Marvel Rival girls are all at least a 7, okay? Except for maybe Squirrel Girl. Oh, also, I've been enjoying this really cool one called Mecha Break, okay? Their chicks, let me tell you, their in-game creator, it might be one of the best ones ever. I made the baddest, most amazing Hottie McHot chick ever, okay? Hottie McHotster. She's almost as hot as me, okay? She's flaming, cooking, roasting, teriyaki-ing. Amazing, okay? If you swing by the stream, you'll get to, you know what? I was gonna say, you swing by the stream, you'll get to see her, I'll show you guys, but you know what? I'll drop her here. I'll drop her here right now, so you can see how bad she is. She's like a 9.5, okay? Absolutely amazing. That's what we'll be doing as far as content goes, okay? Now let's talk about the Tates. Now, if you've seen any of my content, then you know that I like to address them as the Tates because there's 2 of them. The Tate brothers. I like to show respect because they're both their own individual people. Similar yet different enough. You got Andrew, you got Tristan Tate. Well, they touched back in the United States. The Tates are in the States, and they're over on the East Coast. DeSantis said, I guess he's the governor or something like that over there, said that they aren't welcome in his state. Now, I don't think he understands that he doesn't wear a crown. That's not how this works, okay? What is a little confusing about that, right, is if first off, round of applause. Glad that Tates are back. Although they are expected to be in Romania for things that they still have going on. Hope they don't go, but whatever. But let me tell you why it's strange that DeSantis said that about the Tates, because the Tates stand for masculinity, traditional values. They want women to be lean, hot, carry themselves with dignity, be worthy of keeping as long-term and forever partners, right? They want men to be strong leaders that are both physically and mentally sound, able to make decisions, decisive, important decisions, and lucrative, concise decisions, but also look like a man as well. Conduct yourself with honor and respect. Those are important things. And DeSantis also cares about men to some degree, or else he wouldn't have changed the way divorce works in his state, because they used to be able to get forever money from a divorce. Like chicks would be getting paid from their ex-husbands literally forever, which is fucking insane. That's crazy. That's the most craziest shit ever, right? And he changed it for obvious reasons. So obviously he cares about men to some degree too. But what is strange is that he has such a negative opinion about the Tates, the way they contribute to men and helping men out. It just doesn't make sense. It's definitely a misalignment of sensibilities. But either way, the Tates touch back into the States. I hope that things go really good for them. I hope that we get to see a lot of content out of them. I know they're going to definitely do some podcasts and stuff while they're in the States. But hey, you know, as long as things go well for them, I think we're all going to be happy. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. There's going to be a lot more content, more than I've ever made before. And it's going to be pumping, 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 going. We're going to be doing things strong. And trust me, here's where you belong. I'm going to see you in the next video. Make sure you're following. If you're not, that's actually a huge mistake on your part. And it doesn't help me either. So how about we don't make those mistakes? Hey, yeah. I'm see you in the next video. Remember, always strike with vengeance. Stay strong.